Yeah, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Rastik, man. Rastik Reloaded. I told y'all I was coming back all crazy. And I got a special guest in here with me. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be doing all types of interviews, music, you know what I mean, vlogs, all that good stuff, you feel me? So all you gotta do, hit the subscribe button, all that, man. Leave a comment down below if you got any like questions or you just want to shout out my man. You know what I mean? Y'all could do that down there too.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yes,
we in the
sir.
building right now. I got my man in the building, man. Salute. Make some noise for my man Drippy Cloud.
What's going on? What's going on, guys?
Yeah.
Good to see
You
y'all.
already,
man.
you
Good to see
already.
y'all.
Man, appreciate you, man, for coming here, doing your thing. Like you do, you know what I'm saying? You definitely a friend of the show, especially a friend of the Bang'em Radio. You've been on the Bang'em Radio a couple times with me.
Man.
And
All
so
good
this right
vibes.
here was only right to do.
It was coming.
And basically do Rastik Reloaded. Man, I just wanted to come bring some visual back to the platform, you know what I mean, and do that. So you've been doing your thing. You know what I mean? You got another special guest in here with you.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? My man. You feel me? Producer extraordinaire.
What's up, Rastik? How you doing?
You already, bro. Appreciate you also for coming.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man.
Rockin',
Thank you
know
for
what I'm
having
saying?
me
Definitely.
on.
Drippy, you already, man. You listen. I see you too, boy. You shining, boy. I'm good. So
Going brazy.
basically, man, it's what it is, man. Basically, how's everything since the last time that people saw you?
Wow, yeah. It's been a journey, I could tell you that. A lot of ups and downs. But you know, everybody's journey is different, so you can't base your success and your time off other people's journeys. So I try to take it one day at a time. A lot of it has, you know, just from a growing standpoint, trying to find my direction and which route to go, you know, growing as I go. So I could say it's been a hectic year, but you know, like I said, a day at a time. That's what it takes. Persevere.
Right. Facts. So yeah, man. Perseverance is definitely key. Definitely strong. You know what I'm saying? So what was 2020 like for you?
Oh man.
2020 was a crazy year, man, for a lot of people. Like 2020 was nuts.
It was.
What was 2020 for you?
I could say the best lesson that I've learned for 2020, two lessons I'm gonna give, was to appreciate what you have, appreciate what's there, little things, you know what I'm saying? That goes a long way.
Yeah.
And 2020 really was about finding myself, learning about myself, the direction where I want to go with things, you know, just getting mature in my craft, understanding the steps that's necessary to take, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, and like Sauce God Drip dropped 2020, right? 250,000.
22,000, 2020 for Sauce God Drip. The numbers was a little fucked up a little bit because I so happened to drop it in 2019 in December. So they gave me a couple of stats. They really didn't give me the full thing.
Yeah.
2020, it was really good as far as 2019, you know, as again, just progressing, getting better with 2020 Sauce God Drip. I got my own beats, professional studio. I got features, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shows. I'm growing and learning what route, what direction that I want to come to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Trying to manifest.
Facts. So last year seen on Instagram, right? Fat Joe did a little shout out. What was that like? What was the feedback as well too? Like what was the feedback of like people once they like figured that it wasn't like some BS or whatever?
Yeah,
you know what I
it was
mean?
real. It was real, man. It went on his page first. I had some people messaging me, some people that I didn't even know, say, "Yo, I just see you from Fat Joe. He shouted you out." I'm like, hold on, let me see. I wake up right out of bed. First messages. I look in there. I go to his wall, his story, whatever, shouted me out. And I'm like, wow, yo, this shit is crazy. Like, you know, getting the recognition. Somebody actually noticed me. You know what I'm saying? So I immediately from there, I tried to repost it, get in touch with trying to do things business-wise for long-term longevity.
Yeah.
The feeling was uncanny, man. It's nothing like it for knowing that what you're doing, God's giving you stepping stones. Like, hey, you're gonna get here if you keep doing this. Then you're gonna get here if you keep doing this. So it was like a wake up call for me. Like, hey, you're on the right path. You just have to keep doing what you're doing. You can't stop. You can't give up. So it was, a huge experience for me.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So I also want to touch on Mickey Polo.
Mikey
Polo, my fault.
Yeah, the guy, yeah.
He did the joint with Trippy Red and all of that.
He actually just did a song with Drippy Red. So
listen, Mikey Polo, listen, bro. Don't kill me all crazy because I butchered your name. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
No, but all love.
All love, man. All
but
love.
yeah, definitely. What was that like?
Well, with Mikey, this is more of an Instagram rapper. There's a lot of artists out there. I was watching him for about a year, just commenting, posting on his shit, and I'm like, man, I like what he does. I feel like we can do a good project. So I continue to comment on his stuff, inbox him, never got a response mostly. But due time gave the opportunity, arose for itself, and I had to be clutch on it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do what I gotta do, you do what you gotta do, and it's gonna be fire, I promise. I gave him a hit. He dropped a song with Trippy Red. It was pretty good, it ain't too bad, I thought it was okay.
Mm-hmm.
I personally think our song is better. No shade to that at all. They're both great artists, but I like the song that we did. You know what I'm saying? That's my focus right now.
Yeah.
What we're doing. And I like the
As
song.
you should. You know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't you like this song you did with him? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But
he definitely delivered. Shout out him for that too.
For sure. New projects and new album.
Okay. See.
I know you got something coming.
Mm-hmm.
It's dropping soon, right?
It's actually, I'm hoping for it to drop this month.
Okay.
Everything goes right. And that's why I got my guy, the Wizard himself, Billsup right here.
I was just gonna get into that because I know he engineered. What did he engineer the whole project or most of it?
He's right here, man. Talk
Hey,
to you.
Listen, what was it? First, let me talk to you, right? What was it like working with Drippy on this project?
Drippy's a real hands-on artist. He's someone who likes to be involved in the process, which is always nice when you're doing my job. He just always had good input, good ideas. He brought me, good bones. So whenever you have that, putting the rest of everything together is kind of simple. You know what I mean? You let it work for itself, let it come naturally. And, I like what we got. I think it flowed out. There was a couple mix sessions that we had, maybe 2 or 3, but I think overall we got like what we wanted at the end. So it's really interesting.
That's what's up. What's up. So you produced the whole project?
Nah, Tony Vale. Actually, shout out Tony Vale.
Shout out Tony Vale.
He did all the beats. He just brought me all the stems, and then we kind of sat down, had a discussion, and we just kind of visualized where we wanted the sound to go, the vibe that we wanted to capture. And then once it got to that point, we did the first mixes. Those are always kind of like, get those out of the way, get it down, see what you want to hear, see if you want to change anything. And then we went in for a second one. We liked really where it got there. And then the third one was just kind of like, finished work when you're doing a house or something.
Creative juices flowing. It's always good to hear like from the producer too. I'm glad that you was able to come. Like, cause sometimes we just do our interviews and then we shout the producer out, but it's good to like actually hear like the building process from the producer himself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I definitely appreciate that. Like, cause y'all put in a lot of work.
It's a lot of intricacies that it makes it what it is. Yeah. And that's usually, what you want to go for, something people want to listen to.
Absolutely.
So that's the goal.
Absolutely. I could definitely dig it, man. So let me ask you, like, what was it like working with Chauncey?
Yeah, see, I heard a lot about Chauncey, for years already. There's people that has worked with him, and, it likes what I do, and like, hey, you should go to Chauncey Billsup. Dude's good, he makes good beats. He's serious about. That's the thing that I recognize about him as well. Working with him as a producer, he's good at his job. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He takes it serious, like you would clocking in, punching the clock. Like, this is what you do. You got to be better at it every day as you go on. Because, you know, this is longevity, you know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of where I get, like, respect for him, like, you know what I'm saying? And what he does.
Right.
You know,
Right,
so
definitely.
that's one thing that brought my attention. And I wanted to do that. You know, I wanted to work with somebody who knows what they're doing, who trusts themselves, trusts what they're doing, believes in themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that's just, you know, more food for the formula that we're doing. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Learned a lot from it for sure.
So, what's up with the record deal with Bentley? Or are you renewing, or are you going somewhere else?
See, with Bentley, and I'm gonna be real on here. I signed that deal because it's really more for the experience. You know, I wanted to learn what's when you get your foot in the door, what's out there. You know, because I'm in this little city. You know, I'm not really leaving here unless it's something that's important. You know what I'm saying? So how can you do it from right here? So I signed the deal. I see what they offered. You know what I'm saying? It was something that I could do really myself. But me being an artist, you can't do everything yourself. There's things you can't do. You need help with. You need people to do that you trust. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they offered me, you know, a platform to distribute my music. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go for it. The deal was okay. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the greatest. It wasn't too bad either for the experience because I learned a lot from it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was good for what it was as well. But now that my contract's up, for right now, I think I'm going to try to be independent and focus more on the music itself. You know what I'm saying? Get back into the basics of what I'm doing.
So you was able to, you know, get that experience out.
To get that experience and pretty much to move forward. You know, it was good for what it was. It showed me a lot, and now I'm gonna take from it and continue to go my direction. You know.
Yeah, facts. So basically, with the other artists that you worked with, are you still in touch with? Oh no, I'm good. Is you still in touch with them? What was it?
Oh, yeah,
King, AOKD,
New Age Jerk Boy.
and New Age Jerk Boy.
Yeah, those artists, I want to shout them out as well. Like, that was just for 2020. You know, learning experience, growing and seeing what's out there. I liked all of their shit's crazy because I liked them for what they stood for.
Yeah.
It wasn't really all about the music. It's like, as a person, like, they don't care what people think. They're not afraid to be themselves and be different, be who they are. You know what I'm saying? And that's really why I work with them. And I would say New Age Jerk Boy showed the most love by far, the guy from Florida.
Yeah.
As an artist, because they're up here. You know what I'm saying? I'm right here. You know, what do I mean to these guys?
Yeah, and they show
You know
some
what I'm
love.
saying?
Yeah.
They show us, they'll give you pointers on which route to go, what not to do, what you should do, what you should think about, what's out there. You know what I'm saying? I would say, New Age showed the most love. I appreciate all y'all, you know what I'm saying? So
No doubt.
that shit's good. I still stay in touch with them for sure. They all do their thing.
Absolutely. So basically a lot of people I like to ask, you know what I'm saying, certain questions like how you feel about leadership? I want to ask both of y'all. How do you feel about leadership in hip hop?
I'm gonna leave that question.
Like let me rephrase it. Is leadership important when you're doing a musical craft such as what y'all do?
I would say that would be number one, because you're not only giving a message, but you gotta let these people out there know they can give that message. It's possible to get heard and, you know, follow the goals that you want to do for others and not alone just yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's basically the world's in your hands.
Yeah.
What do you want to do with it? You know, so from there, that part will get cut. I just got lost. I'm high as fuck.
No, you good.
What was the question?
Chauncey Jones. Basically, leadership, is it important as far as doing an artistic craft such as music or production or whatever?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that to him.
I think it's a scale or an ebb and flow, if you will. There's different points where different types of leadership are needed. Sometimes you lead by example. Sometimes you need to open your mouth. Sometimes you just got to do certain things to just move the boat forward, if you will. And I think that's, at the end of the day, what's important is moving the boat forward. Whether you're an artist who's speaking to your fans in a form of leadership of showing them an example of how to act and how to be, and you know, the archetype that they look up to, who is your character, I guess. Or it's just leadership in the studio, it's leadership amongst your peers.
Dope.
I think the bottom line with any type of it is just like your example, because if you don't live it, what's it mean?
Right. Facts. Definitely good feedback on that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. So, yeah, man. I mean, we looking forward to the album coming. I'm excited to see what you guys did together on this joint venture. I'm excited to hear the album. And if y'all got any advice to give to any up and comers that's doing music, let them basically get them whatever it is that you can get them.
Yeah.
And then it is what it is.
You go first, bro.
Go ahead.
No, you can go first.
Well, the one advice I'm gonna say that I'm learning, it took a long time to understand, is invest in yourself. You gotta take yourself serious. Like, if this is what you want and you're investing in yourself, you are a business. So you carrying yourself as a business, what are you gonna give to them? What can you offer them? Like, how are you gonna stand out? You know what I'm saying? So invest in yourself. Take your time. Don't rush the process. I know everybody wants to blow. I think it's an overnight thing. Everybody's journey is different. You know what I'm saying? Some slower than others, but it's not about how fast it is. It's about getting to that destination. So you take your time, invest in yourself. You know what I'm saying? And don't listen to the critics. Do what you want to do soulfully, what you feel is right. Because if that's what you feel, no one can tell you any different from that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's you. That's how you, what's going on in your head, your world. You know, just be yourself and you just follow your heart, really.
No doubt. Chauncey.
Find balance. Balance between mental and physical. Balance between work and play. Balance between being hard on yourself to learn and not stress, and giving yourself a pass. Just find your balance and work your balance. And I think everything will kind of like just come to you after that.
No doubt. So if anybody that's watching wants to reach out, work with y'all, is it a way that they can get in touch with y'all?
Instagram at @Billsup_. It's the like little short one at the bottom. Twitter too there. Those places are good.
You could go to Google and just Google Drippy Clouds with the money sign S, Drippy Clouds. Everything should pop up. Instagram, Drippy Cloud X. Everything else is Drippy Clouds. Just Instagram is different, and it's gonna be Drippy Cloud X on Instagram. You know, follow me, follow back, show love. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is real. What we giving y'all right now. This is real footage, all raw, like natural. Like, this is legit.
For sure. Man, I want to thank y'all, man, for coming, man, rocking with your boy, man. This what it
Thanks
is,
for
man.
having us, bro.
You already.
Appreciate you, man.
Sure, man. Bang radio, baby.
It's going down.
Shout out to the
Hey,
people.
we out here, man. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, rocking with us all crazy, man. It's going to be more coming. My shout out to my man Drippy. Shout out to my man Chauncey Billsup. Y'all already know what it is, how to get in touch with them. All that. Definitely be on the lookout for this new project. It's going down. This is Rastik, and we are reloaded. You did. Back up.
Wow. Fire.
Team Rastik.